success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, this kind of matchup is...
Stadium in Iowa City. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, Coach told me this hostile environment is going to be a big challenge today. One of the things Coach talked to me about was just the importance of getting their quarterback going. This transfer quarterback has been everything they needed and more. They are so grateful they picked him up in the portal. And now today, he is close to going over 3,000 yards for the season. They feel confident with the script. They meet every Friday night to see
Stadium in Iowa City. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Weather could be a factor. For more on that, we go to Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. And he's going to try to return this one. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Nebraska's offense will have first crack at this one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
The RPO, it's complete. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
Thanks, CTR.
And the Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
Masterclass. Quarterback masterclass by Edwards.
Out to guide the attack. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. There he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
It's like 69 or 70 overall.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll try the right side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska has had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air. It's Calandria. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
The cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He's on the move. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of the defense. The Cornhuskers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds.
All right.
The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
The counterplay is a great play to mix in with your base concepts. Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside, give him a little counter, keep the defense off balance.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back to the well. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Malton. Makes it past the marker. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Iowa! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
I think that's coming back November 11th, Chuck. And there's no hardfoots in this season. Darn.
Run inside. It's Ives. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Flips it out to the back. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Huskers have their offense in high gear. Running to the left. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Back to the ground with the running back. He's brought
Face
down,
mask.
but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Wasn't expecting run there.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air, it's Calandria. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm now.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Good for them.
So first down here as they go back to work. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again.
I don't like that happened. So I'm going to amp up the aggression.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Iowa sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
Holly, thank you. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff for Malton.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Brown wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Husker! How about this defense taking one back to the house? Looking for the tie with the...
Practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go.
Did not go.
That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Makes the grab. It's Moulton. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. For the first down. There he goes to the right. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll move the tight end. Looking to pass. It's Calandria. They're working that left side. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fellow, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Wide open downfield. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Huskers in the hurry up. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game.
Breaks into the open. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the footballs.
Might have a chance. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. Picks up the first down. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Got enough for the first. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. Bringing it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
What a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle from the legs.
Well, great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. To the air, it's Calandria. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Huskers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. It's complete to the right. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Turning it on. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. The Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Brown will throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Moulton. Iowa spends his 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
1 more snap coming before halftime. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down.
Sorry, Hank. Messed up your numbers.
Come up with the interception. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13.
Good half.
We've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show.
Good half. Good half.
We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 3 team, the Missouri Tigers.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the Iowa head coach at the half. He is not surprised this running back hit the Heisman pose in that mid-celly. He said he is continuing to be such a big, dominant figure on the field. He loves that he's got the confidence to strike the pose, but more importantly, have the kind of ground game that deserves all that attention. We'll see if he keeps it up here in the second half. Reese?
Okay, Holly.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him, so that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Give it size, still
not my intention.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short.
I don't know stuff. I like this.
Hand off, Moulton running left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's Moulton again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, they're after him. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback making adjustments. Out of the gun with Kamari Moulton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Running inside, it's Moulton. Shows him the stiff arm. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Defenses have had their hands full slowing this guy down all season long. It's the speed, and it's the open field running ability and vision. That's why he's 2nd in the nation in rushing yards, and that's why he's square in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Grab behind the line. It's Moulton. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
They'll send the back in motion. Brown will throw it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It is perfect. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
And the Hawkeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Looking to get it in. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great.
I love Iowa football.
When the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Off play action. Gets it out fast. Runs through a tackle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. This time they'll go to the running game. And the defense drags him down.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Well, this game is all but wrapped up. The Week 13 scoreboard for the top 12 teams in the country looks like this. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ives. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. That thing would have hit a string.
I'm okay with that. I'm a little surprised at the play call.
Down to 11.
They must think that they have time, which I suppose they do. But
man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier. And he does right there.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Iowa sideline, their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and
he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off-play action on first down. He's got the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Tight tight end now in motion. Here's a give to Malton. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Following that last play, there is an injured Cornhusker who is still on the field. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. On first down, it's Malton again. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Quarterback making checks. Brown wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Again, it's Malton. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Hawkeyes looking to convert on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, that's an awesome job by the defense there. Anticipated, quick throw, but how about the pressure hitting the quarterback? Really, no shot for a completion there.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
He gets nothing, nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. The uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended to over 5.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, but and he's got room. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Cornhuskers racing to the line in the hurry up.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Zings it complete to the right. Howard, and runs through another one. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Right on the money. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and the first down. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They get to the line quickly. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. That's caught. It's Ives. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And it now feels like game over after coughing up the fumble. They were down. They needed something big to happen. They had to score touchdowns, but give this defense credit. They just finish. They're playing to the end of the game with great effort, creating a takeaway to ice this.
They called the time.
Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. The run inside. It's Moulton. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hunter. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense...
He's got it inside the 15. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.